Hi, everybody. It's Julie. How are you doing? I'm doing good. My hair is getting really long. So how is the world where you live? Are y'all safe from the virus, or is the virus spreading rapidly like it is where I live, where it's not safe and they're trying to make the kids go back to school too early? It's not safe for the kids to go back until the virus is in check. Please don't send your kids to school. Although it is your decision, that if you want to send your kids to school and you believe it's safe, then, that's your business. My personal opinion is my grandchild will not go to school till the virus is in check. And if somebody's got to go to jail like me to keep him safe, then I will do that. I will go to jail to keep my grandchild safe. I will make sure he's safe because his mom and dad are going to make sure he's safe. They're going to go to jail, and I will take care of the kids while they're in jail. And then I'll bail them out of jail, and we will take the state to court, because I believe that it is the parents' right to decide whether their child goes to school or not in these conditions with the pandemic going on. And I believe that it is not safe yet. And I would not use my children as a guinea pig to prove it is or isn't safe. I wouldn't want my child to be the child that died from it or survived and had brain damage and permanent damage from it. And, school is very important. Learning is very important. But life is most important. I believe that I'd rather have a dumb child than a dead child, okay? And until they get these things in check, then I know my hair is so long, that I believe they should not go to school. They should be getting them computers and letting them do work at home. I know parents have to go to work, but so many people are still getting sick. And, oh, I'm sorry, every time I come on here, my nose itches. And my roots are coming in blonde. And they're springing up blonde in the camera, and I can't stand that. But anyway, I'm a pretty intelligent person. And if I thought it was safe for my grandchild to go to school, I am so sorry. It is my allergies. I'm allergic to the camera. I have serious allergies to the camera. Every time I get on it, my nose itches. But it's not from the camera anyway. It's the hair. The hair is tickling my nose. The hair keeps getting on my nose. See, this is my bangs. This is pandemic bangs. Anyway, do what you want. How looking at me, get me nasty. Do what you want, man. Do it right now. Do it right now. I will keep my grandchild safe. He will not go to school until the pandemic is under control. He will learn from home. I will teach him myself. I will get the equipment. I will buy videos, DVDs, whatever the teacher would use in the classroom, I will buy for my home. And I believe that the government sucks. The president sucks. And I hate to say this, and this is my opinion, but Biden is more money hungry than Trump, if that's at all possible. And I believe that he is an eviler person than Trump, if that is at all possible. So if Biden wins, I think we're really fucked, okay? I mean, I don't think he will make improvements, and I think money will be way more important than lives. I do think Trump did try to close down the, well, he did close down the country and did try to stop the virus, even though they didn't want him to, and that was the proper and right thing to do. Now, I'm not a politic person. I don't like politics, and I try to stay out of it. But now that it's like, which one is the less evil president? You know, we won't know till Biden is president, if he gets elected, if he will help the people overcome this virus, or if he'll only help the rich. And if he only helps the rich, then the poor will be in worse shape. And at least Trump did give us the stimulus check, and hopefully will give us another stimulus check to help us through these hard times. And I hate to be on this serious note, but I am so concerned about the children, about everybody's children, about them getting sick. And, you know, they said the children couldn't get sick, and the children did get sick. They said it couldn't stay in heat, but it's still here. And it's hot as crap outside, and it's a heat wave, and the virus is still kicking. And it keeps coming up with new symptoms because the virus is mutating. So I don't even know if it's possible to make a vaccine for something that continues to change. So just keep your family safe as you can. Do what you think is right. Do what you think is right. You know, nobody wants their child to get sick or die. And like I said, I'd rather have a dumb child than a dead child. I mean, they can make the days up if it's about the school system being closed down and all these teachers losing their jobs. They can teach over the camera. They can sit in their own homes and video their classrooms and put it to the children. I think when they were doing that, that was an excellent idea, and they should continue to do that. I don't know why they're so apt on reopening the school and putting everyone, the teachers, the principal, the children, most of all, I'm sorry, the children, in danger. And if the virus was slowed down, if it had stopped, if it was not a threat, I would not be saying this. But I truly believe in my heart it's not time for them to go back to school. It is not worth their lives to go to school. You can teach your child at home, and you can hire somebody else to teach your child at home. You can get a personal teacher and pay them, and have a personal teacher teach your child if you're wanting them to be taught face to face. And people are not practicing social distancing. Oh, my hair, driving me crazy. People are not social distancing. They're not wearing masks. The virus is continuing to spread, and everybody says it's against their, let me put it, how do they say it? Against their constitutional rights. It is their right to wear a mask or not to wear a mask, but it's also my constitutional rights for everybody to wear a mask. Because if you're endangering everybody's lives, I believe our rights are important too. So, constitutions are being stepped on all over. Rights are being stepped on all over. And I saw a video today of the cops beating down this white guy just like they beat down that black guy and the black guy died. And this white girl told me that it was different. I said, it's not different. they're beating down everybody like that. They're not beating down the white guy different than they beat down the black guy. They're beating down everybody. So everybody should be protected. I believe that nobody should threaten black people, but I believe black people shouldn't threaten anybody else either. It's a two-way street. Everybody should get along and treat everybody with respect. Nobody is better than anybody. The police are not just beating down black people. They're beating down white people, because I saw it on video. Anyway, this girl said, it's different. I said, how is it different? They did it the exact same thing to a white guy they did to a black guy. But the black guy did die, which is so sad, and I'm so sorry for that. And I cried because of it, because I knew it would start problems. But I've seen cops treat white people just as bad as they treat black people. And I've been mishandled by police. So the police just need to get a grip and stop mistreating people. All people of all colors. They should not have the right to hurt people. Period. I mean, all lives matter. Every single human being, no matter what their race is or their color, deserves to be treated with respect. They don't deserve to die or be beaten to death. And I'm glad they got justice for him, because it was wrong. But the girl told me that it was different. They beat down the white guy the same as they beat down the black guy. So how is it different? It's not different. If they're abusing people, period, it's wrong. Black, white, green, yellow, orange, everybody deserves to be treated fairly. And I love black people. I love gay people. I love all people. I am not racist, and I am not about racism. I'm saying that they're not just hurting black people, they're hurting everybody. So it even gets bigger when they're hurting everybody, because they need to change their ways of how they arrest somebody, because they did the exact same thing to a white guy, but he did not die, but he was mistreated the same. And I don't believe anybody should be treated like that by a cop or anybody that has authority. People with authority are to help you, not hurt you. And if they get the reputation of hurting you and everybody's scared of them, we won't call them for help anymore. We'll take justice into our own hands. And when we do that, it becomes bad, because people will be shooting each other in the streets. There will be no law. There will be no order. And if they eliminate the police, then there'll be nobody to, if you get raped, to help you. Or if your child goes missing, to find your child. I mean, this is a big problem. But all lives matter. And I just want to say that. All lives matter. And I'm so sorry that black guy died, and I'm so sorry for his family. And racism is a very horrible thing, but it's not in my life. It's not in my children's lives. They weren't raised that way. They were raised to respect any person, every person, whether they be rich or poor. They deserve respect. So, everybody deserves respect. Everybody deserves to live, and nobody deserves to be beaten down. And that kind of force is not necessary in arresting somebody. Extreme force is not needed in all cases, but I can understand if somebody's being combative and fighting them, that they would have to get to a more extreme rules. It's kind of really tricky of how they could handle that and be safe themselves. a lot of cops are quitting their jobs because of this issue, because there is just no way to make it right. I don't know how to make it right. I don't know how to fix it. And I'm glad that they got justice for that guy and all the other guys that got beat down that were black. They deserve justice. But back to the schools, okay? I got so many issues that really are just so important. And I haven't been on here for a while because I've been having my own issues. My son is very sick, and I have had to spend all my time taking care of him. My other son and his wife have had difficulties in their marriage and have split up. And my autistic grandchild is having a really hard time from it. So I've spent all my time with my family trying to keep my family together. So I'm so sorry if I neglected y'all and I got so behind in the race war and all these things. But my family is the most important thing to me, and it should be to you. No matter who you are or what color you are, your family, your children should be the most important thing to you. And if they're not, something is wrong. So please don't send your children to school till it's safe. Homeschool them. And if they say they're going to arrest you, all you have to do is say you're homeschooling them. Do it. Be safe. And please, safe distance from people. Stay away from people. Stay home. It's not safe. God, my nose. I've also been sick and been to the doctor, and when I signed my surgery papers, I signed that if I go into the hospital and have surgery and I catch the virus, it is not their fault. That's how bad and serious this virus is. If you have any kind of surgery, you're going to have to sign that piece of paper. And it says they are not responsible for you getting the virus if you have surgery, whether it's life or death. And I don't know if you're really, really bad off how that works either. I know that we've had several deaths in my daughter-in-law's family, and one was a car accident, and they lost him and all kinds of stuff. Oh my God. But his surgery was not delayed for that piece of paper, thank God, but he still died, and it's been a traumatic, awful thing that happened. But lots of people are dying from the virus. Lots of people are dying from car wrecks. Lots of people are committing suicide. I mean, there is just so much to cover. Don't commit suicide. We're going to survive this virus. All we have to do is be careful. Stay away from people. Get your food, get your supplies, and stay home. Party when it's all over with. Don't go to parties. And there's these people in Tennessee that are having young parties where they're licking lollipops and passing them around, drinking drinks and passing them around. So if one gets the virus, they all get the virus. They're playing Russian roulette with the virus, which is very stupid, people. Don't play Russian roulette with this virus. It doesn't care what gender you are, what race you are, how old you are. That virus will take you out. And if you survive, you'll have brain damage, you'll have organ damage from the medication they treat you with, and from the virus itself. The virus itself shuts down your organs and makes them fail. That's why I think it's a biological weapon that was made to exterminate humans, because it goes for your organs and shuts them down. And people are dying every day from this virus. It is not over. And people want to just kick it to the side and move on. You can't move on till it's over. It is not over. So please be safe. Please keep your family safe. And I love you, BFF. I love you, Lynn. I love you, April. I love you, every one of you, and I don't want you to get sick, and I don't want your children to get sick, and I don't care what color you are, I still love you. I still worry about y'all and worry that everything is going to be all right for everybody. I'm not just greedy about my own family. I'm concerned about the whole wide world. Every person in the world deserves respect and not to die alone, such a horrible death that this virus gives. Nobody deserves that. Lots of things have happened, and I'm sorry I've hit it, trying to catch up. Racism is wrong. Abuse from the police is wrong, but you can't disobey the police or go up against the police and give them a reason to hurt you. And you can't expect that you're not going to be the one that gets sick when you go to a party or go to a bar or go to church even. And I believe everybody should go to church. But at this time, it is not safe unless they hold it in an open field and everybody is way far apart. Is it safe? And I don't think God wants y'all to be unsafe. He wants you to be safe and okay and happy. This is something man did. Man made this virus, not God. It didn't happen on an accident. It happened on purpose. And I don't know who, why, or where, but they did. And it's affected us all. Please stay strong. Stay safe. I love you. Peace out.